Hello, everybody, and welcome to another stream. Welcome to your Hump Day stream here at Mr. Dogood. We're very excited to have you, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, I'm coming in a little bit late today because I was trying to take care of a few things. You know, you got to finish some business, but I was also setting up something a little bit special for the day, and I'm really excited to show you. I think you guys are gonna really going to enjoy it. Let me just turn this down a little bit here so I can hear you a little bit better. So yeah, so we're gonna be doing something really exciting. Now we're not gonna do a lot of different news and talking and going about a whole bunch of different things. We're gonna be doing something special. We're gonna play a game that kind of started it all for me, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a clue. Let's see if you guys can see it. You guys see this right here? That's right. I'm trying to go live on YouTube Shorts here as well, but it's not letting me. Anyway, it's being cut off on YouTube Shorts. That's okay. Hopefully they'll fix this so that I can output the vertical stream from my OBS into YouTube Shorts maybe in the future. But for now, we're just going to be streaming the way it is, and that's fine. It's cool. No problem. We're coming to you live from YouTube, from Kick, from Twitch. Not TikTok yet. I guess you need 1,000 followers. I don't know how to set that up yet, but I'm going to find a way to get around it so that I can, bring it to all my peeps, everybody out there who wants to, chill out, hang out, have a good time. And yeah, how are you guys doing today? You guys enjoying your Wednesday, your hump day? My son was like, what is hump day? What is it called hump day? He had no idea, which I thought was hilarious. But you know what? Here we are. We're going to have a good time today. I'm really excited to just come here and hang out and keep the streak going. This is my third day straight that we've been streaming. Not counting the weekend. I streamed also on Thursday. So we're on a roll. I'm very excited. I'm very happy. And let's see. I'm trying to make sure that I center here myself so you guys can see me on the shorts as well. So yeah, very excited. Hope I can see some of you guys in the chat here today. And we can hang out and have a good time. But you know what? Let's not delay any longer. Let's show you. Let's see if I set this up properly right here. And then you guys will be able to see what I have going on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we should probably shut off the music. Let's shut off the music. Yep, there we go. Music's off. And let's see if we got it right. Here. Oh, that's not it. Boom. Here we are. That's right. We're going to be hanging out with our friend Mario today. And I'm very excited. This is a game that when I was growing up, man, I used to spend hours and hours and not hours on end playing this game. And can you guys hear the audio? No audio. There it is. We can hear it now. All right. Here we go. No. Oh, no. Don't lose so much. Oh, man, I almost lost that. But yeah, this game, man, was so awesome. We played it back in the day. Now, I'm not going to be doing some crazy speed runs or anything like that. We're just going to have a good time and just hang out and talk. I did try to squeeze it to 4x3 so we can see it a little bit better. Who remembers finding this little secret one up right here? And that was the fun thing about playing this game. You just explore it so much and just explore the different hidden worlds. One thing that I wish they would have had more of is like benefits to having some of these coins. Back then it was just like, oh, you get the coins and great. What does that get? Does that get me anything? Not really. That's okay. It was just such a fun game to play, and I used to be able to make that jump. No, you like that? See, there we go. I still got my chops going. I still got it. Now, today we're not going to be skipping the different worlds. We're just going to try to go through it and, bring back some of that nostalgia of playing with Mario. Right? What was your earliest memory of Mario? You guys remember playing? Did you guys have a good time playing? There's one time I remember I played 4 hours in a row and I beat it 4 times in a row. Within 4 hours I was able to beat it. Oh, I sold. Oh no. I look like a rookie now. What are you gonna do? But yeah, we're not gonna. You guys know that how you can skip the worlds and when you get to this level right here, right? Where you can get to the warp areas. that shot. Pro Mario player right here. Anyway. But you can make it here. Jump. Yep, there we are. Ah, who likes this? Nice little trick, right? Now we could skip the whole level all the way through here, but we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna go through the... Whoops, I guess I'm a little rusty, everybody. Oh, now we can go in here. Is it in here? But there's one now. You can go inside. There we go. Again, this is all cool that you can find the secrets, but once, yeah, you get it live once you get to 100, but ooh, oh, that was close. Anyway. I gotta redeem myself on this one, guys. I gotta redeem myself. Here we go. Ready? Big jump. Oh no! I gotta hit the 5 grand. Come on, we gotta get 5,000. So anyway, I wanted to take a break from Halo. We've been playing Halo this all week, but I just wanted to bring it back to what started it all. You know, playing Mario was just like one of those things when the NES first came out. It was just such a fun game. The Goomba Goombas. Goomba Goomba. Now this points are tricky because I just I am so rusty. Oh my goodness. I got 2 lives left. I better get some coins. As I was talking bad about coins. I'm gonna need to get some of those coins. I can get some extra lives. Now there was a secret trick that you could. I'm going too fast, guys. I need to slow down and take it in. Take it all in. Oh, man, the music was just so much fun too. Oh, I missed. Stay up here so we can get the big, all the way to the flag. 2,000, man, I'm rusty. Uh-oh, am I gonna be able to finish this with 1 life? Who's got confidence in me? Who thinks I can do this? Who thinks I can do it with just 1 life? Let me know in the comments. Who believes in me? I don't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this for a while. Oh boy. I'm so rusty. Have you guys seen those crazy levels where they have like all sorts of crazy things going on? People just have to basically memorize the whole thing. I don't know how much fun that actually is. No! I have to start all over. Bowser, you got me this time. But you know what? We're gonna get you this time. We're gonna skip some levels here. I want to see if it was level 3. There was like a glitch that you could do. That you could, where you can get a lot more lives. See, at that point, what you do is just press reset, and then you're like, all right, we're gonna start again. See, and then you just get your 3 lives back. Gotta get that mushroom. Who's in the new movie? The Mario movie. Do you guys like the new movie? I think they did a good job. A lot better than the movie that did back in the 90s. John Lee was ammo? Oh man, that was terrible. Closer. There we go. I'm getting my groove back. We're gonna get this. Don't worry. We're gonna nail this. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I don't have my fireballs. Skippity skip. Now when I play Mario, you just have to learn how to just continually press the B button right here, so you can always be moving faster. I think it was level 3. Yeah, let's go to 3. We could go to 4, but we're gonna go to 3. Could be wrong. Come on. If you guys remember, there was a set of stairs coming up. Oh no. This ninjas. This guy used to drive me crazy. I used to lose them all the time. Oh no, I can't get... How did I know that was gonna happen? How did I know that was gonna happen? The ninjas here. You see how I know this was gonna happen? It always happens. There we go, we got it this time. Let's need a mushroom here. Sometimes you would jump on that thing and it wouldn't jump, and then you would be moving forward and you just fall and die. Watch, that's gonna happen to me next. Could have had my fireball. Oh, it wasn't in this level. Oh, here it is. Ah, I missed it. So basically right here, you have the two turtles coming down. And you can get rid of one, and then the other one that comes in. You can sit here and just be spamming the jump button, and you will get a whole bunch of lives. Ah, I can't go back. You know what, we're just gonna let the timer run out. I'm gonna try and get this, because you'll see how crazy this glitch is. Do you guys remember, did anybody else do this glitch? I think I did it by accident one time. Or maybe my cousin did it, and I don't know how I came around this glitch. But basically, you could sit here and just jump, and you would just start getting more and more Excuse me. All right, where were we? Sorry about that. All right, is that my last life? It was. Excuse me. Never a dull moment, everybody. That's right. Things are always happening in life, and sometimes you just can't help it. Thank you for hanging with me. And yeah, we're going to just go through and just try to play for a little bit longer. And I want to show you guys that glitch. And it's a shame that I lost. Now we're definitely going to speed run through this kind of stuff. So I want to try to show you guys. Maybe it's a discovery of a lifetime. Maybe nobody else has discovered this but me. I'll have to look it up. Ooh, there it is. Look at that speed run, baby. That's how you do it. I think the fireworks only come on if it ends like an even time or something like that. Do you guys know what it is? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boo-doo-boo-doo-boo-doo. Oh, missed it. What's going on? There we go, Mario. Come on. Here we go. We're gonna power through. So I did find the right level. I just didn't do it right. Oh no. See what I mean? See what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't do it. Sometimes it doesn't do it. I pressed the button. I did it. It's supposed to work. When I was younger, I was terrified of those ninjas. Those ninjas, I was always like, no, those ninjas are coming. Now I can't do it. Now I can't do it. I don't know why. It happens all the time. See? Oh man, here we go again. We're not gonna think about it. You're just gonna jump. Can you explain to me why that happens every single time? I don't understand. I go and I hit it and I do the jump and blah, blah, blah. And then we always run into the same issue over and over and over again. Do you think they're going to put a patch? You think that maybe Nintendo's still working on this patch? I got to get a new boom arm. You know, I know it's been like 30, 40 years or whatever, but Nintendo, if you can work on that and just fix that, I really appreciate it. You know, you listen to the streamers. You gotta listen to the streamers, right? You hear the things that we want. Isn't that what the streamers are always saying? It's like, if you don't just give me like a streamer-only version, and I can just get all headshots all the time, then, you know, the game would be so much better. Oh my god, I'm slacking. One thing I never understood is that even when Mario is small, he's got the same jumping abilities as when he's big. You know what I'm saying? That never makes sense to me. If he's bigger, shouldn't he be stronger? Should we be able to jump higher? Go faster? You know, have a beer? Can he have a beer when he's this little? Would that be legal? I don't know. You tell me. I better not lose a mushroom here because then I won't be able to get up there. I mean, I could, but I will get it through the hard way. No, I don't want to do the hard way. Back we go to number 3. How's everybody doing today? How are my people at Kick, YouTube, Twitch? You guys having a good time? Having a good day? You guys want to see more Mario content? Let me know. You know, this is something that I wanted to do. I wanted to bring back some of the good old days. Now the funny thing is, I did play some other games before there was Mario. And there was the Atari days. Who remembers the Atari days? Now that's how much of a nunk I am. I went back to video games when Atari was a thing. I keep overdoing it. I need to be a little bit more careful with my moves here. Come on down, the water's fine. There we go. They fixed it. Thank you for fixing the patch, Nintendo. I appreciate it. Thank you for patching that up. Yeah, I know there was a glitch going on. That's why I was dying so much before. So I appreciate, you know, Nintendo getting on it so quickly. Now I can actually, you know, pull this off. No. We're gonna do it again. Down we go. We're gonna get this 100 lives, I'm telling you. Boom, 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 boom. It's almost better when you're small, I'll say. It's better to like time it. I'm gonna crash out. I'm about to crash out, everybody. I'm about to crash out. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see me crashing out. There we go. See, Nintendo just needed to fix that glitch. Now it's all good. Oh, I can't have that. All right, we'll give it one more shot. We're gonna get this. I know we will. Trust me, we're gonna get it. You gotta lock it in, chat. Lock it in. Oh god. Oh no. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Not today. Nope. Mario, why are you so mean to me? Why are you doing this to me, Mario? Why are you doing this to me, man? I was bragging about you and how cool you were and the cool things that you could do. Now you're gonna do this to me? We're gonna have to figure out, you know, what we're gonna do here. Mario, you're making me look bad, Mario. Let's speedrun this. I'm not speedrunning it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, Mario. Ah, you know what? Maybe we'll visit one of the worlds that we'll take a break from failing to do the glitch. And then we'll do a fun little world. I love the second world when you're like swimming all around. The music is just so lovely and it's kind of relaxing. So maybe we need to take a break so that I can get in the zone by just doing a little bit of swimming. Anybody do swimming out there? Swimming is such a great sport. Gets your whole body in shape. Now, water polo. Now that's a sport right there. Not a lot of people can do water polo. I remember we used to be football players that used to come and play water polo with us, and they were just like, yep, nope. They'd be on the side of the pool tying up. Not the football players are not tough. But man, it takes a special kind of athlete to be able to do water polo. You know what I'm saying? If I do say so myself, you know? Hello? And we're back. Oh. Didn't realize where we were back. Mario's gonna get in trouble there. The silly ninja twins are done. You know what? We're not gonna get it. We're gonna nail in that watch. Listen, if I get this, we're gonna clip it and we're gonna be famous. Look at all those beautiful turtles flying around. No. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. This one. This is the one. Right here. From 3 lives, it's gonna go to 99. Watch. Come on, turtles. Come on, turtles. I love turtles. I needed to keep on jumping there. I needed to, we're getting better. We're getting better. At least we know where to jump, where to get it. Here we go. This is the one, people. This is the one. I feel it. Before, I was kind of feeling it. This one, I'm feeling. Give me a break. It's been 30 years or something like that since I've done this last. I'm on top of him. How did I die? That's not right. Here we go. I thought it was about the stairs. I started sending it. Here we go, here we go. Oh! So close! So as you can see, all you have to do is keep doing that over and over and over again and starts collecting points. And then after that, you start getting a lot of lives. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that today, guys, but I think we're going to move on from that. But man, it feels good to bring back some of that Mario goodness and having a good time. And yeah, those were the days, man. Mario, it brings back so many memories. Playing Nintendo with my friends, and there were so many different video games. There was the Bionic Man. There was the Top Gun game, the Ninja Turtles, the Battletoads. I'm gonna have to find some of these. There's a store nearby that has some of the old school games. So I'm gonna have to stop in there and pick up some games. Are there any games you guys would love to see from back in the day, from the Nintendo days when gaming was at its peak right there? Those were the days. Man, it was really good times. What are some of the games that you guys remember playing? I would love to know. What were some of your favorites? Let's play some tunes. Let's play some tunes as we wrap this up a little bit. Here we are. Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's good to have some music here and there. Maybe we get some ads here and there. But yeah, this is third day in a row streaming. Man, this is exciting. On Hump Day. Came in a little bit late today, but that's all right. Hope you don't mind. And let's see. It's funny to see some of the chats when they come in, and I get all excited. I'm like, oh, someone's commenting. And it's just people trying to sell me stuff. People are going to make me popular, I guess. Awesome. You're going to promote me? Same link. Interesting. Man, I don't want to be that famous, guys. I just want to hang out with you. Talk about the good old days. Talk about some of the cool things that are going on today. Some of the new technologies. Some of the new cameras. Some of the new gear. That's what gets me excited about some of the stuff that's going on in today's day and age. And yeah, how we can bring back some of the nostalgia, bring back some of the old school stuff and tie it into the new school stuff. That's always exciting and excited to see that. Yeah. Oh, man. Here we are hanging out. Just you and me. This is great. I love it. And yeah. Let's see what's happening in the world today. Let's check out some of the rumors that we were seeing last week or seeing yesterday. I know it seems like I'm always looking at rumors because we've been talking about that yesterday and today, but when I don't have a plan as to what we're going to talk about, sometimes you just got to go and look things up as it's happening. That's what we're doing right now. Just kind of hanging out, seeing what's going to happen next. Oh, one of the things that drove me crazy today was the fact that, I have my routine in the morning, right? And I make myself my sandwich. I give myself my drink. And then, we get it all together, and then I go for a nice little drive. But I got all my stuff with me. And today, I forgot my drink. I got my sandwich. I had my sandwich early in the morning. It's good to go. But, after you've had gastric bypass, one of the big things is that you have to have lots and lots of fluids. You got to stay on top of your fluid intake. So when I don't have my thermos drink with me, it just kind of like throws me off for the day. And I'm just like, so that was kind of like we started this morning off, kind of like in an off setting. Here we are. There we go. There's the volume. So yeah, that kind of threw me off today. So I had to stop at the gas station, just get like a little lemonade, which I don't like to do because it's got so much sugar. Excuse me. And I got to keep my sugar intake to a minimum. But one of the crazy things if you've had gastric bypass or if you've had kind of like surgery, weight loss surgery, you gotta, you go through a prep period and then you cut out a lot of the sugars in your diet. And the funny thing is that you don't realize how sweet some things are, and the insulin spike or the spike that sugar does to your body, and it makes you crave it even more. So when I stopped eating sugar for over a month, once I started like introducing it back into my palate and stuff like that, couldn't realize how sweet it was. And there's something called dumping syndrome, and sometimes when you have too much of something, it kind of starts making your body feel all weird. And now I have to be very mindful, very careful of what I eat and how much of it I eat, because otherwise it just makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Not that I can't have it. You can still have a lot of those things. You just got to know your limit. You got to know how much of it you can have. Sometimes too much of a good thing can be bad. So, you know, I tend to just, you know, stick to the things that I've been having for the past 2 years. I'm coming up on my anniversary soon of having my surgery. 2 years since I've had gastric bypass surgery. And maybe tomorrow that would be a good thing that we can talk about. We can we'll do some show and tell. We'll show some pictures of what my lovely body used to look like before I went through the surgery. And now you can see what it looks like 2 years later. You know, and one of the things that I will say is that now it's great that there's so many different weight loss options. There's so, you know, you have the injections that you have the surgeries, you have the good old exercise and diet and stuff like that. But at least having the what are the injections? I'm spacing out on the. What are the names of the injections? Oh my God. Stepbound, right? Stepbound and Wegovy and what was the main one? I know everybody's probably in the chat telling me right now. Wegovy, Mounjaro. Which one was the original, guys? Come on. I can't think of it right now. Ozempic. Oh my God, that was going to drive me crazy. Yeah. So having Ozempic, Zepbound, and some of the other different medications, you know, it's a great opportunity. There are some side effects with some of these. I don't know them all by now, but that's the reason why I decided to go with weight loss surgery, something that I knew other people had done it previously. They've had great success. They've had years and years and years of success with it. And I knew that what I could expect when it came with that. And, you know, it's a little bit of a drastic measure to take. But I decided to do it, and I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier than I did the surgery. I feel amazing. I feel fantastic. For those of you who don't know, I used to weigh 265 pounds at my heaviest, and about 5'11". So it wasn't like I was really, really, you know, morbidly obese or anything like that, but it was creating quite the challenge for me when it came to my daily lifestyle and some of the things that I could and could not do. And one of the main things was that I had really bad sleep apnea, and it made it difficult to get through my day. You're always tired. You can't really get enough energy and do the things that you want to do. So that's when I decided to say, you know what? It was either do crazy surgery on my nose and things like that, in my throat and all those things, or I could actually just go and do a surgery and do the weight loss. And once I did the weight loss surgery, I lost about 80 pounds total. And then you gain a little bit back. So I gained about 7 back. So let's say 73 total or whatever. And I've been able to maintain it for the past 2 years, which has been fantastic and great. But, you know, the great thing was that I didn't have to take cholesterol medicine anymore. My blood pressure got so much better. There's a lot of medicines that I didn't have to take. And, you know, I'm going to have a checkup pretty soon and see how everything's going, see if things are progressing still nicely or not. I'll keep you guys posted. But, you know, being able to just go for a drive and without having to worry if you're going to fall asleep or not has been great. And, you know, that's one of the things that I thought I was going to lose there for a little while. I didn't think I was going to be able to drive. I thought I was going to have to like hire somebody to drive me places or just Uber places. And, you know, when you're a parent and you have 2 kids and they have to go snowboarding or they have to go mountain biking or they have to go to their football games or whatever, you don't want to be, you know, not being able to do that. And, you know, obviously some people have disabilities, they can't do that. But I was, you know, I was getting to the point where I wasn't going to be able to do it because my sleep apnea was so bad. But that's in the past, everybody. It's all better now. It's all good. I feel fantastic. I hope you're feeling fantastic on this awesome Wednesday. What is it now? Almost afternoon. Still a little bit in the morning. But yeah. We had some good times playing Mario Brothers today. We almost got the glitch. I'm gonna have to practice off stream see if I can get that going and perfect it so that I can make a clip and share it with you guys. So you can get all the lives that you need when you're playing Mario Brothers and you don't have to worry about dying and restarting all over again. Which in a way, it's good. It raises the stakes a little bit. My son recently started playing this game and he found some hacks and some things to help him get through the levels and stuff. And what he's realizing, sometimes you gotta let them, make mistakes and realize things on their own, is that the game is not as fun. When you can just face through walls and do all those crazy things and there's no consequences, it's like, are you really playing at that point? Not really. So, he's starting to discover those things, and those are lessons that you have to learn as you go through in life. Sometimes you have to learn your own lessons and say, you know what? Okay, yep, now I get it. Now I don't want to do that again. So, just a little parenting advice, not that it was asked for, but, maybe it'll help you. Who knows? Maybe I just blew someone's mind. Maybe nobody's watching this and it's just me talking to myself. My mind is blown. Woo! Hello. The funny thing is that recently, I don't know if you guys know the streamer Ludwig. He decided to start from scratch and started a brand new channel on Twitch. And he's like, all right, how hard can it be? And he started playing some games and doing some things and doing what he used to do to kind of get famous. And he realized how tough it is when you don't have a chat that you can talk to all the time. A lot of the big streamers out there, they just kind of sitting there with their community and having a conversation and just going through things. And it's easier to just keep the flow going if you're having a conversation, right? If you're talking to someone else. But when it's just you and your lonesome self, just here talking to yourself, sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. I'm not going to lie. Probably a little bit crazy that I'm sitting here talking to myself. But you know what? It's all for a purpose. I know that right now we're just kind of we're building the foundation, right? So this streams that we've been doing for the past week is kind of like get us started. Work out the kinks of working all this different gears, all this different streaming things that we got going on. Practice how we can go from one scene to the next, blah, blah, blah. So, well, that went to 4x3. Okay, good to know. So yeah, this is one of those things that is just part of the learning experience. I'm very excited to continue this journey, continue to build something, and hopefully, little by little, we'll start building a community right here in this channel. We would love to know what you guys think. If you find me later on in the VODs, if you find me through Eclipse on TikTok, go to Mr.Dogood and you can find me there. I wish I could have all the URLs the same. So if you're on TikTok and you're Mr. Dogood without a period, let's talk. We'd love to get that URL. Maybe we can trade. Sounds good? Maybe. But yeah. Anyway, we continue the journey right here. Very excited. One of the things that I realized yesterday after I was watching some of the clips from our stream is that the audio was really high on the gameplay and not so much on my microphone. So you couldn't hear anything that I was saying. So I could understand why somebody would come into the stream, watch that and be like, I can't even hear what this guy's saying. So we're going to have to work on that and make sure that the audio levels are good. Right now, from what I can see, we're doing okay. We're holding steady. Music is at a negative 45 dB. That's good. That's not bad. And here comes the ads, probably. We're going to stop right there. Anyway. Let's see. Now, one of the things that I want to check out is to see how we can fix this whole, now that YouTube is allowing you to use the same key for vertical and horizontal, we're going to see if there's a way that we can connect OBS, the vertical canvas, into the new Shorts vertical side of YouTube. So we can make sure that it looks good, it looks proper. Like I have a great setup for the vertical right here, but I can't stream for TikTok and I can't stream for YouTube Shorts individually right now. So that's what's going to be one of my homework assignments this afternoon, maybe into tomorrow, trying to figure out how we can get some of that stuff done. It's been a busy week, I'm not going to lie. There's been some projects that I've been working with, trying to bid out and see if there's going to be happening here in the spring. Very excited for that. We'll see how it goes. There's some projects that I've been wrapping up. Happy to wrap those up so we can try to focus more on what's going to happen next, right? So my goal right now is to start the stream, start building the community, and start, sharing some of the things that I've learned through the years when it comes to creating content. Have some fun, do some fun things, play some games, entertain you guys, do some fun things, and talk about some of the cool things that are happening in the world of tech and gear and those kind of things. How's everybody doing? Good? All right. The funny thing was that as I'm setting this whole thing up, I'm setting up Discord and I'm setting up, the Xbox, I'm setting up the laptop and setting up all these things. And some of the things that I don't need yet. I don't have anybody on Discord. I don't have anybody in my chat. So if there's some piece of advice that I would say, it's like, hey, until you have to deal with it, don't worry about it. Excuse me. Man, that's something that I'm realizing. As I'm talking a lot, I'm getting hiccups. I'm getting a little gassy, a little burpy from time to time. Maybe it happened before, but I didn't notice it because I wasn't speaking to the camera. But now it's like, hey, what's going on? Excuse me. Anyway, I also got to get into YouTube and figure out. I've never seen anybody else talking about this on people who teach you how to use OBS and stuff like that. But I wonder if there's a VOD setting for YouTube, because I don't want to be getting copyright strikes on that. But I want to be able to play music from time to time, and I want to be able to leave the live streams up for YouTube. So yeah, I wonder what I'm gonna have to figure something out there. If not, I could always play music from Artlist. Artlist is a great site and it's royalty free, and I can use that. I have an account, so I can use that as much as I want, and that can go on my stream and not get a copyright strike. So I think I'm putting together a playlist that I can use, and I won't have to worry about, whether or not I'm getting a copyright strike or not. But maybe on Fridays we'll have a little bit of fun. Well, I don't stream on Fridays. Maybe Thursdays. We'll have fun Thursdays, and then we'll play some regular copyrighted music or whatever. And then just don't worry about the VODs, and don't worry about any issues when it comes to YouTube and stuff like that. Man, it felt really good to try out the old NES, bring back a little bit of that old school gaming feels, and putting my skills back to the test. It's funny, this whole week as I've been playing Halo and playing Mario Brothers, some of that muscle memory is coming back. And granted, I know that I died a few times, but it's just one of those things where it's just like when you're young, you're constantly playing. It's easy to constantly be picking it up and doing cool things and stuff like that. But as you get older and I'm doing other things and I'm not playing the games as much, you're like, what the hell? I used to be able to do this with my eyes closed. Like, what's going on? Why isn't this working? And now I know why. Practice does make perfect. And I've been slacking with my gaming skills for a little bit, but we're gonna get that back. Don't worry, it's gonna be good. We're gonna be having a good time. What is that reflection right here? Oh, it's this thing right here. Okay, no. Lost my train of thought. ADHD. So yeah, let's talk about ADHD. Nope, we're gonna leave soon. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it at there, right there, guys. You know what? I want to go for a full hour, so we're gonna hang out for a little bit more, and then we're gonna go to the full hour. Maybe it's something we can see and we can talk about here. Oh man, it's funny to see your own shorts come up on your own feed. It's like, wait, what? I feel like I'm famous now. Oh my god, who's that handsome guy on YouTube? Is that me? Oh, check it. I'm on YouTube. Oh my god, that's funny. Oh, you guys want to see? There I am. See? Oh man, who's that handsome fella? If you don't follow me yet, make sure you follow me at Mr. Do Good right here at Mr. Do Good on YouTube. You can go in there, you can follow me, drop a like, drop a follow, ring the bell, all those things. You can also go on Twitch and you can find me there. Let's see if we can go on Twitch here. Can I go to my stream and check myself out? I'm gonna be my own. Let's see. Look at that. Here I am. Oh, who's that handsome guy? I'm gonna be my own. Anyway, let's see. That's kind of weird. But I'm a little weird, and that's okay. So. Anybody there? Anybody want to say hello? No? Hey, we got... I love it how all of a sudden I jumped to 2 viewers on Twitch and I was all excited and I realized, oh wait, that was probably me and it hasn't refreshed yet. Oh man, I don't know how... I'm going to have to find a strategy and try to find ways to get more people coming out and checking it out the stream. But it's tough when you're talking to yourself all the time, you know? But that's okay. Well, you know, we talked about this before. It's just part of the process. You got to start somewhere, right? And we're going to do that. No worries. Now, one of the things I got to find out is what are the games people are into? Oh, what are the games people want us to check out from back in the day? You know, I could play some Zelda, but you know, I feel like that game can take a very, very, very long time. And I want to find games. You know, one of the things that I envy about some of the newer games that are going out there is that being able to interact with the people in the lobby itself, and it lends itself to a lot of fun interactions with other people. So maybe I'll consider next week finding a way to start streaming Arc Raiders content, because I think it's really fun. My son has been having a great time playing this game, and I feel like every evening he's coming home and he's like telling me about some crazy story, something that happened, and how he defibed somebody, and then they gave him a blueprint, and then he saved somebody else, or somebody else who came around in the corner, and then he got him, and then he got a crazy gun or whatever. So, you know, it seems like, and from me watching other streamers play it, it just seems like a fun way to like interact with other people. And maybe we'll try that next week if we can find a way to do that. The sad part is that my old Xbox One here can't handle it. There are some games that I would like to bring and play, show for you guys. But maybe I'm gonna have to find either a new Xbox or bring a PC into the studio again, and then we can try to play some of those games for everybody to see. But right now, you know, as this new week started, I wanted to bring it back to the old school days and play some fun games that I used to play when I was younger. Just kind of like starting like a new chapter by going back to where everything began, right? So it's almost like the prologue of this journey that I'm going on right now as I'm starting a new starting this new journey and start trying out this new streaming journey, right? So yeah, very excited for this new journey. I hope if you're starting out as well, I would love to chat. Let's talk about what it's like for you to do your whole setup, you know, coming up with your whole ideas, coming up with the themes, coming up with your brand. Let me know what you guys do. Let me know what you guys think, because it's hard to learn from other people that are just on YouTube doing the thing. You know, wouldn't it be helpful if you can just go to someone's house and just see what their setup is like, see what their alerts are set up like? And I know it would be helpful for me. So if somebody wants to come out, send me a DM. I'll show you what I got set up. Or if you have, set up, I'd love to check out your setup and see what that's like. But yeah, maybe I'll do that next week. Maybe next week I'll bring another camera, I'll hook it up, and then I'll give you a little tour of my crazy desk, and I'll show you what I have set up. I think we'll do that for sure. I think that might be fun. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. I think that'll be a good thing, yeah? If you're catching this now, send me a comment. Say, yeah, that'd be great. Anyway, it's been a fantastic day. Hump day is done for me now. I always wanted to come out here even for a quick hour and just kind of hang out, keep the streak alive, keep the streak going. and just keep the momentum going. When it comes to a lot of things in life, just building momentum is really what creates the difference between success and failure. Well, a lot of times when you create excuses for not doing something, it's very easy to continue to make those excuses and it doesn't take you anywhere. So it's always good to just continue the momentum as much as possible. Now, granted, if I'm not getting any viewers, I need to find a way to make changes. But keeping the momentum going, starting and trying new things, is always going to be a good way to better yourself, better your skills, and give you a chance to, have success in the journeys and the projects that you take on. So that's a little friendly piece of advice. I hope you're gonna have a fantastic day today. I sure did, and I'm very excited to coming back here tomorrow, and continue to have a good time, continue to build this. Maybe we'll play some old school Nintendo games. Maybe we'll go back to the Xbox, and hopefully I'll get to show you around a little bit of my setup here, and you can tell me if it's crap, if it's good or bad, and we can go from there. All right. Thank you so much for Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me right here at Mr. Do Good, whether it be on Twitch, Kick, or YouTube. And you can also find me on TikTok at Mr.DoGood. All right, guys, we're going to leave it there. Thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.